Okay, so for real this time. Hopefully. Hello everyone, welcome back to this game. I think this is where I left off. In the middle of the Gumbino Tower, or whatever it's called. I already had a false start to this episode a few minutes ago, so I'm not entirely sure whether this is where I was. But we're about to find out here. I think, yeah, this is the path that I was ready to be taken next. And it does in fact lead to an elevator. But does it lead to the end of the dungeon, or does it lead elsewhere? To treasure, perhaps. Because there's more than one door I can take on this level, and they both seem to lead somewhere. Hopefully this one here is the one leading to treasure. You know, I was really hoping that Rika's instant death would take effect now. Of course, now that I'm actually trying to rely on it, it's not working. Chaz, and that'll do for now. So what's through here? Treasure, perhaps? Seems to be an enclosed area, so yes! Okay, this was the treasure path. Oh, two of these guys. You hit both. You use air slash. Nah, on second thought, with two of them, don't need to use an air slash. Gravity should do well enough. There's an instant death. I assume, considering Rika is wearing two of those death claws, that means twice the chance for instant death working. Moon Slasher. That sounds like a new weapon for Kyra. Yep. Ooh, attack goes up by 12 points. That's gonna be a nice boost. I wonder if it has any special effect. You know, let me go ahead and check that before we move on. Because some of these items do have special effects on them. A slicer that contains light from the moon. Well, if it does have a special effect, it's not telling me. Alright. Back to the other area. Okay, that one enemy is called a Hawken left. Makes me wonder if there's a Hawken right. Okay, that guy has a heal all spell. That could get annoying at some point. Speaking of heals, Maddie says that it's so odd to him to consider the healing getting attack all weapons. Yeah, isn't it awesome? She's actually a healer that can hold her own in battle. I mean, she comes close to death a whole lot still, but... Oh wow, hold on a sec, back up a bit. Man, if I didn't already know that the elevator was here, that wall does not stand out a whole lot. Why doesn't it have a little gem above it like it does on the other floor? Oh boy, these are certainly fun, guys. I should consider trying something else out here, but I'm not sure what. Flare? Flare's probably not very good at this point in the game, but I'll try it out. You know what? I should have had Rune use magic. But not a super powerful one. We'll just stick with Nephoi. I say not super powerful, but I'm using the level 3 fire spell. Well, was going to anyway. Not a big one. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this was the door I wanted. Okay, into the floor that is moving. Down? Don't suppose I can get this to work this time. Yes, okay, good. Level up for Chaz. You know, it's too bad these characters don't have better MP growth. Okay, treasure? Don't know yet. Got these guys again. Oh, Ray Blade hits one enemy. I'll save that for the boss. And regular gravity, I think, is good for these? No. 3 of them, bigger gravity. A bigger gravity. But not the biggest gravity. And that should take care of one of them anyway. Please don't attack. Good. Boy, we're getting a lot of experience in this dungeon. I just noticed that. That's a good thing. We need plenty of it. You know what? Rika could use a little extra health. Dead end. Alright. Surprise attack. Cool. Let's just focus on regular attacks then. See how much we... The instant death spell is definitely nice, but I would have preferred if she went first so that Chaz still could have attacked somebody else. Because that was some wasted damage. Oh well, it worked out in the end. Okay. Right. Okay, 2 of these guys, regular gravity will do. Ah, darn, they got their attacks in first. Yeah, this is one of the few RPGs where turn order it feels really, really important. A lot of games it doesn't really matter so much. Oh, how do I want to handle this? Yeah, okay. It is interesting that inside a dungeon that is creating blizzards, the enemies here are definitely not strong against blizzards. Alright, Chaz, that'll be all the MP using for you for the time being, because I might just have you face up against the boss when we reach them. That's treasure! Yeah, regular. That went well enough, I suppose. Stardew. Let me read up on this one more time. There's 3 different types of dews, and so far I'm having trouble remembering what each one actually is. Stardew restores everybody's HP, and we have how many of those now? Well, there's one on the first page already. 2, 3, 4, now 5. This game is really nice about these dews. We are doing so many dews. Okay, Rika. That was okay, I guess. We gotta be getting pretty close to the end of the game by this point. We're getting the strongest spells, instant death items, and all these super good healing items. That said, there's still some places on planet Motavia we haven't actually visited yet. And I'm not really sure how we're supposed to be able to get to them. They're kind of on some islands. I know about these places because, again, the instruction book for the game shows them on the map. And that's just Motavia. Who knows what secret places are still hidden on planet Dezolis. Maddie says that he thinks the game expects folks to use items more than I have. Yeah, I'm an item hoarder. I'm afraid to use items because I might need them later. Instead, I focus on using magic. That said, it is weird that this game doesn't have any MP healing items. I mean, we had a character who could restore MP, but he's sick. Totally figures that he wasn't able to stay on the team for very long. Being able to heal MP, I guess, is just overpowered. But hey, rather have that than nothing. I wonder if these guys can be stunned. Oh, don't you do that. Nafoy. Nope. You think stun would be a little bit more useful. Okay, should be almost dead, in theory. These guys evidently have a whole lot of health. Oh boy, already starting to run out of MP, actually. Not really running out, but we're halfway out. I forgot to write down what time I started this episode again. Hopefully we're not too far from the end of this. Okay, 2 of these guys. These guys are very susceptible to instant death, at least from Rika's claws, and I am thankful for that. Means we should be able to get out of this fight relatively unscathed. For being big, bulky guys, they sure are fast. Just a regular restore. Oh, goodness me. Which way do I want to go? This way! Moondew. Okay, Moondew. I think was Revive. Let's use a use a Trimate on somebody who could use a little bit more healing. I suppose it would be the least wasteful on Rika. Okay, to the right? Okay, two of these guys. Considering how much health they have, I think I will go ahead and use some stronger attacks. Okay, good. Took out one of them. Yeah, these guys are definitely hard to take out. Well, that was a spell that hit everybody, but overall it was not that painful. And I am fine with this. And that's a dead end. Not so fine with that. I had an encounter on the way in there. Door? What's down here? Okay, this time we do not have the surprise attack, so, what is Nagra like? Oh, I wish these guys weren't so fast. Okay, this time death doesn't work. Oh, that's attack power up. Ooh, do not want. Try to kill that guy over there. Rune defend. Hopefully. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're dead. Oh, boy. Yeah. This is another dungeon that could use a save point. This game released in 1993. Why the heck does it not have a save point yet? Another blizzardy room. Must be getting close to the source. Oh, and here we go again. Well, same strategy as before. Didn't seem to work too terribly. Ah. Okay, in regards to the earlier conversation about how I'm hoarding items, Maddie says, no worries, I wouldn't expect a dragon not to have some sort of hoard. Yeah, I kind of walked into that one. Digra should be okay. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. And Rune leveled up. Extra 9 TP. You know we're going to have to fight a really tough boss at the end of this place, by the way. This is a very important place to the story. Gonna be one heck of a boss waiting for us at the end of this, I'm sure. Can I try something? That's what I wanted to do. That is the attack that I wanted to show off last time. And those guys, I feel like it was worth using. 2 centaurs. Let's just focus on regular attacks. You know, when I have Rika attacking second and she has that instant death item, I really shouldn't use a macro. Except when there's one. Oh, the path is splitting up again. Right. Treasure! I chose wrong! No encounter, no encounter. Oh! Oh, and these guys are the ones I should have used a black hole on. Not when there's 2, but when there's 3. I have another instant death spell, don't I? Now let's try Bind Wall again. It didn't work last time, but I kind of want it to work very, very much. Hurry up and paralyze. Doesn't work. Useless. Well, most of them should be almost dead. Hypothetically speaking. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Oh my goodness. I was so wrong. Well, now that I know I was so wrong, what you got as far as other kinds of... No, your MP's starting to get low. No, they are taking hits from boomerangs. They're probably getting close. Why am I still using macros when I need them to split their damage apart? Okay, now there's only one, so of course I'm using a macro. And all that because I had to backtrack for a treasure chest I missed. Not cool. Okay, I need to have somebody else start healing us. Rika, you're on heal duty now. But not very much, because you do have heal all spells, and I'm really going to need them later. Not cool. Escape pipe. Nah. I already have one. Unless the game is like trying to tell me something, like, hey, you're at a point where you should consider leaving and healing. Which, you know, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. Okay, that time instant death didn't take effect. Thankfully, these guys seem to like using attack ups on their second turn. Yeah, you know what? Do I have another Dimate? No, I'm down to Trimates. Well, I have so many of them. Boy, those heal a lot of HP. Am I going to have that much health by the time this game ends? Okay, this door is going to lead down, which means there's probably treasure here. There's another one of those weird things over there. Surprise attack. Cool. Robotic centaurs inside an organic tower. They're a little out of place now that I think about it. Oh, I just realized they're robotic. That means I have stuff that can affect them, and them specifically. Too bad I don't remember specifically what. This is leading to that eyeball, isn't it? Spark. Let's see if this works. Well, regardless, I probably should have considered using magic anyway. That didn't work. That's supposed to be instant death against robots. I wonder if there's going to be a heal point at some point. I sure hope so. Okay, where is this going? To a dead end. All that just for a dead end? Why? That's so lame. Unless that eyeball is supposed to open something up in there. Which I can certainly see that happening. You know what? No. My time was just wasted there. So I'm not wasting it anymore. Alright, eyeball time. Maybe this actually is something. I'm not entirely sure what. But that probably has some sort of effect now. So let's head... Okay, that didn't do anything over that way. So maybe now this actually leads to something of importance. Just in case, I'm going to continue running from battle because time wasted. Is that a hole? Hold on, let me check up here first. This is different. This is totally different. Well, first things first. What about down here? Was this a hole I could drop down? No. Okay, so not really a dead end. I just had to walk past it in order to make it not a dead end. Then there's a door. Nah. I'm kind of over fighting all these battles right now. This room looks potentially important. Maybe not. Treasure. I like treasure. Stardew, another one. Cool. I will have to keep those in mind. Next boss fight, do not be afraid to use those. You know, I'm fairly certain at this point I'm going to turn back and heal again after I figure out where the end of this dungeon is. Okay, time for some strategies. Defend? Defend? Regular gravity will probably be useful at this point. I was wrong. I don't suppose your defense is still in effect at the start of the turn. Yeah, that's better. What's down this way? Nothing. This is probably like the end of the dungeon right up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and run and make sure. Oh, that's a thing. Rewind. And we're gonna go ahead and do our episode break. Yeah, episode break time. And when we come back, we're going to fight whatever that thing is. Oh, thank goodness I have a rewind button on this.